that some people might find offensive, but if you want anybody to take you serious in this industry,
Yeah.
you have to take yourself serious first. You can't be a serious artist without a press kit.
Yeah.
You have to have a press kit.
For those who don't know, tell them what a press kit is.
A press kit is a kit whereby you have your bio, your discography, your list of songs, your photographs people could use for promotional video clips, that
Even
kind
a
of stuff.
resume.
It's like your resume, like your bio. So people don't have to go and Google your last performance and take a cheesy picture of you to put on a poster. You must be able to send it. I remember when somebody doing a big concert in Trinidad. They send the pictures when Akon was coming to Ghana the first time. Convict Music sent the pictures to Digicel and said, "This is the photograph you can use on the poster." And Mingle's photograph was a cheesy one. I can't forget that.
Wow.
No, because somebody go and take a picture from an old flyer or something.
Yeah.
But that was what it was. So you got to take yourself seriously.
So
A lot of people don't want to talk about management. Just permit me. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't want to talk about management, but if you're an artist and you're going to do this thing for real, you have to start beginning to understand that this is not a solo act. A lot of artists invest in themselves in the wrong way.
Yeah.
They go
Same
build
one.
a studio in the house. So the person that they hire can't tell them you sing the wrong.
Okay.
Do it back. Because this is my studio, you could tell me I sing this wrong. So the person who's behind the mixing desk can't be objective because the artist is the boss. So the engineer the producer says, "Yo, go back and sing that again." I can tell you something. When Tony Cuts was recording with Avinash, he and Avinash get dead wrong. I was a big joke. Avinash make you do it 5-6 times. He vexed with Avinash. But the producer has the final product in his head.
Yeah.
He knows what he's listening for. He didn't like the final take. After a million views, hey boy, Avi, you the right. I the drunk, but you're the right. That wasn't wrong with you. No, but this is the truth. So we believe now after you establish yourself as an artist, you're an authority on all things.
Yeah.
And you stop relying on people who specialize in their particular area.
So I think one of the problems is, right, you see, for most of the night what we spoke about, the quality, the music and all that, and that's what we focus on all the time. Music is business. The arts in general is business. And we don't look at that. And at the end of the day, you're competing. You're competing for 3 minutes on a radio station. And now, because we live in a global community, you're not competing for 3 minutes against just the local artists alone. You're competing for 3 minutes with Beyonce, with Cartel, with Popcorn, with Kirk Franklin.
Who?
Kirk Franklin. Yeah, you competing. Those are the people you're competing for the 3 minutes. The 3 minutes for. And so, if you don't understand how the business works, there are no handouts to be given in the first place. And let me tell you what I mean by that. When we do Mashramani, I've been doing Mash for the last 3 or 4 years. We created a program which allowed for artists to have an opportunity to go on and put
Hold on, Tyndall. I seen the guys signaling Jude, and some people in the comments saying somebody brought Jude as a bodyguard tonight because all he doing is sitting down and not saying
We're
anything.
going to go to Jude after
Yeah,
this.
coming.
Jude,
So
hold tight.
Yeah. So yeah, we would buy time on radio stations just so that the artists could go and promote their music. And champ, sometimes you wonder if it's you music the artist going to promote because you gotta beg them.
Yeah.
You know, and it goes back to the fact that these people think that all you need to do to become successful is to produce a good song or to sing. But this thing is a business, it's competitive. You gotta be out there. You know why is Ray Jomo? Jomo always on the radio station. He's always out there. He's beating down you gotta play Jomo music. You got to play Jomo music, Jomo that one, you. When we do these things, you know what Jomo Scott say, who going for interview today? Nobody ain't turn up. I come in there, give me 5 minutes. And you gotta be like that. You
See, we
got
gotta
to
do
be
psycho.
like that. You gotta be like that. And so the artists them, they have to learn that music is not favors, it's a business. And if you don't understand the business side of music, you're just gonna be a failure, that's it.
Before
You are
Malcolm
going to
even
be a
speaks
failure.
or Corwin speaks, thanks. I want to stay on this business thing a little bit. Because there was an incident I saw a couple weeks ago where a Guyanese artist was on Facebook abusing out for payments not made or complete payment not being made. And for me, it was very messy. But it just highlighted the point that most Guyanese artists don't understand the business side of music. They don't understand what drafting a contract is. Some of them never even see a contract before. Some of them don't know about management. Like that, when Devon was speaking, I realized many artists that call themselves artists don't know who is an engineer and who is a producer. They don't even know that there's a difference between the guy who there saying, "You good with that?" Nah, I mean fielder, and the engineer can say, "All right, delete, record again." He's just the engineer. A producer is somebody who's totally different. They got the integrity of this project, and like Devon said, the end product in their head already. And if it's one thing, and I know it's not just a Guyanese thing, but I've been around Guyana a lot.
So Sammy, just take a point. Some of the producers don't even know what's the difference between a producer and an engineer.
Hold on. Yo.
Hold on.
Sammy, hold on.
Yeah.
Here what. So, you know, sometime in parenting, right? Mm-hmm. You will hear, if you grow up telling your child that they ain't gonna be nobody, there's a strong possibility that they might grow up not be nobody. For years, you know, we've been beating the Guyanese them artists. Beating them. Some of them work hard, but they don't work smart.
Yeah.
Like, we would see people come to us at the radio station. Youths. Barely got a little passage. Bring a song. But they're not educated about the process, right? So they will come and say, "Man, I got a tune. I spend the money and I record it." But the song is not even radio edited. So now it's hard now for you to say to him that, you know, your music got to be radio friendly. He doesn't know that. And sometimes you have to take that now and try to edit it. Some of them are not even
editable.
Exactly. Right? So it's hard for you now to stand there and looking at a youth to say, "Listen, you got to go back to your producer.
Yeah.
Have him fix this and come back." I remember one afternoon, these youths came to me and they brought a CD. And I was like, "Yo, we don't even use CD. We got a CD player." You understand? So what I'm saying is that they're the ones who are downright lazy and feel that they're entitled because they're Guyanese artists. But then there are some people who really work hard and they just don't know what to do.
Malcolm, you're going to talk in 20
second.
seconds. 20 seconds.
Just 1 second, right? So what I have done over the last year, I have some very good friends in the US who are all very accomplished people. Because I would have benefited from lots of these workshops in the Caribbean. I've been to workshops in Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, whatever. And I mentioned to the minister, and I spoke to Tendel about it as well. Damn Corona, I must say that, because we had it in plans. Our idea is to have music executives come to Guyana and do a 1-week workshop that is free to the artists them and educate them of the process. Songwriting camp, songwriters, producers, artists, all accomplished people. And believe me, there are a lot of Guyanese who resides overseas who sits on, a friend of mine, he is the creative director at Sony Records, and he's Guyanese. A friend of mine just worked on Summer Walk album that they did the remix with Drake. A friend of mine is a DJ, Guyanese, who plays for Drake.
You have a lot of friends who doing things, man. So
and believe me, and he knows, all of these people, St. John, all of them want to come back to Guyana and contribute.
So why
St.
didn't
John,
they do that before, though? Why
I mean,
haven't they done that before?
I believe it's about perfect timing.
I would hope it's not
Nothing
because it's the
happens.
pandemic and nothing really happened.
No, this was before. This was scheduled to happen before the pandemic.
All right.
Sammy,
Right?
I find you unscrupulous with this timing thing. According to Devon.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter the time. What I'm saying is that after the pandemic, hopefully whenever that is over, the ministry, through the minister, have already given a commitment that they will support such. This is something that we've been working on for a while, and these are all people who want to come back to Guyana, and they want to contribute.
Yeah, but
And
also,
Sammy, if I
while
may-
they-
if I
20
may-
seconds, 20 seconds.
He went to do
3 minutes ago.
Go ahead. Yeah, Sammy.
Because I was anticipating that he'd let me speak, but he
All right,
wasn't
all
done.
right, take it
Yeah,
20.
Sammy, go ahead.
Just remember, right, and I wanted to really put the weight on Tyndall right here, because the government also, being the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport, also have a responsibility to push funds and to get the right people. And they got Guyanese people right here who could give them advice to and speak and hold them workshops
What I was
too,
saying
right?
is that this workshop also consists of Guyanese, both local and abroad, who wants to contribute.
Okay.
My thing is, for years, we've been beating the artists them up. But the truth of the matter is that some of them have limited resources. Some of them just cannot afford it. You know? And some of them being robbed. Straight up. Like you said, forget the time in the studio. I would have listened to recordings before where artists paid money for 4-hour studio session, and it's bare crap the producer them just give them.
Wow.
Straight off the bat. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. Oh, you talking again?